Hello and welcome to Let's Try to Fix It. Today on the bench we have a Thule Audio integrated amplifier Spirit Balance 1. The issue with that unit is that the display is flickering. So let me show you. I've plugged in the unit to the isolation transformer. So be careful, there are mains on this device and this can harm you. So let's turn it on and see what it makes. So as you can see, you can't see, but the display here is a little bit dim. It's reacting now, but we can't switch the inputs, and now you see it's flickering. Okay, let's have a look inside. I got the screws out already, so we can have a look inside the unit. As you can see, it's an amplifier with SMD parts, service mount parts. That's a little issue because it's not that easy to work on these devices. You need a soldering station with hot air and a fine tip. Otherwise you can't do much at these parts with these parts. So first put out the amp again. Here is a cable which connects the front panel with a display to the main board, and maybe we have only a contact issue here, so I will try to reconnect the plug. Now let's see if that makes a difference. No, don't seem so. I really clicked in, that's a good sign, so there's no protection mode. Means the output stage is fine, I think. So no reaction on the input switch here. Okay, I think we have an issue with contact somewhere. The service mount caps look okay at the first look. Oh, there's a little bit heat there. Oh, that's not good. But I think we have a problem here on the front panel. As you can see, there's a front panel. There are a few components and display stuff connected. Maybe we have to wiggle on the parts. Maybe there's a bad solder joint, a cold solder joint or something. Let's try that first. So I turn the unit on again. And we wiggle here. Oh! Okay, we have a little bit. Here you can see the last digit cuts in and out when I wiggle here. So that's surely a bad solder joint here. Okay. Ah, and now I can switch the inputs here for a second. So, I think there's definitely something wrong with the front panel. Turn it off and we have to look for cold solder joints and stuff like that, bad connections. So, let me disassemble it furthermore and I will be back there. So, the problem is I can't remove the knob here because there is a imbus and it's tinier than my tiniest imbus I have here at my workshop, so I have to try to solder it inside. I hope it will work out. As you can see nothing here. It's too bright here, the light, I think. Yes, I will do that. It's a little bit problematic with the camera here, so I will do it off the camera and I'll be back when I done that. So I resoldered the display, the digits, and now there's a little SMD part. I tried to show it to you, but it isn't. There's an SMD part down there. The soldering on the board isn't very good at the first look, so I will add a little bit flux here and reflow the parts, and hopefully that will solve some problems. So I'll be back when I have done that. So I reflowed it and now I check for soldering bridges. So I have put the meter on continuity test and I will check now. Yes. Okay. It seems so that we have a little bridge on one pin, so I have to rework it and I try it again. So I reworked it. It looks good. I can't see any solder bridges, but I will test again the pin which was bridged, and that's fine. There's no bridge. So we can try to put the unit on again, and fingers crossed that it will work now. Let's plug it in again. And let's see. Oh, that looks fine. The relay came on. Display isn't flickering anymore. It's reacting. And here our input. Inputs are working. There's a little bit of okay. There's still a little issue here, I think, because it's not 100% reliable when I put my finger on this chip again, but now it seems to working fine here. So I have to redo the other side of the chip too. I couldn't get there because of the knob issue here. I have to find a way to get there and rework the chip on the other side too, and I think the problem will be solved then. So I will do that now, and when the unit's working I will be back again. So now I have another idea. I can't get there probably, and so I'm using my hot air station. With the lowest airflow I can adjust there and try to reflow it with hot air. So I can't blow the parts away with a low air adjustment. I hope so. So, and let's see. I will warm up these chips till the tin is melting, and hopefully it's enough then. I put on this little fan here. Okay. It's flux, what you see, what there's smoking. It's not an issue. And we'll blow it away. So, put off the soldering station. And hopefully that worked. The chips are hot now. We let it cool them down a little bit, but it's looking fine here. There's no solder bridges as far as I can see. And when the unit's cooled down, we will see if we fix the problem. This time I can show you the main board a little bit more, I think. Here you see the big filter caps, and there are two rectifiers. That's a protection relay here, over here. That's the input section. It's hot, don't put in your fingers there or you can die. You have to look for the safety yourself, you know. You have to know what you do with when you're working with electricity, or you can die. I really plugged it in through my isolation transformer in the barrier, so it's a little bit safer, but you have to watch yourself, you know. There are two fuses for the input. They look fine. And you see it's a lot of service mount parts here. They are really small. These small caps are a pain in the ass if you have to change them. Here are a lot of operation amplifiers are there, and here you see the transistors. Big toroidal linear power supply. That's good. So, good. The parts aren't hot anymore. So, let's try it again. Put the unit down, plug it back in. So, moment of truth. I hope it worked. Okay, display is on. There's still a little issue, but maybe it's another part. Board is flexing a little bit, and then we got our issues. There are a lot of parts. There are 2 resistors and 2 SMD transistors. Maybe I have to rework these little transistors. Yeah, I think I have to do that. So, not fixed yet, but we will get there, I'm sure. So, as I looked around, I spotted something different. Do you see that solder blob in there? Looks like it is from factory. I have to clean that up. That is for sure not good. That could be an issue too, so I will clean that and hope that it's working then. It's surely not thought like this here. The overall quality of soldering isn't very good at this unit. It's a high-end unit and it's really not good. So, I reworked a few soldering points again and put out this soldering blob on this one pin. So, and we can try it again here. I hope this time it will work. It's the 3rd time I think I'm getting into there. So, on. That looks fine. That really looked good. Here I can put my fingers and it seems to be stable now. Volume control is working. I can switch the different inputs. Just for fun, I will check the outputs if there's some DC voltage on the outputs, but I don't think so because you see the protection relay switch through, though there don't seem to be a protection problem, but let's check. So that looks fine. Left channel, right channel looks fine too. So I check the AC voltages just for curiosity. So we have 35 volts per channel at the rail voltage. Seems fine. So I put back together the unit and then I will test with the oscilloscope. And as you see, it's working. I can't play it too long because copyright issues. So I will do another recap here in this amp because sometimes the protection relay don't engage. And the ESR of many of these capacitors are not good. So I will change them. And then we have a working amp here. The volume control on the display is okay now. There's nothing flickering anymore. So I hope you enjoyed it. press my channel and you will see when I do another repair video. See ya!